National Football Players Union, SAFPU, recently called for footballers to take advantage of programs available to make better decisions for their future. Former Bafana Bafana captain Rhoo Radebe is spearheading one such campaign. The 12-man program aims to develop, stimulate and drive the upliftment of ex-football players. Football legends such as Alfred Phiri, Portia, Modise and Lekoelea are just some of the beneficiaries. He joins us this morning to chat a little bit more about it. Good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning. Thank you, Velen.
Okay, so actually on Friday, before we get going, I understand it was your birthday, and
yes.
You know they say that you can celebrate your birthday for a couple of days afterwards.
No,
so we
for
set
a
up
month.
for a month afterwards.
Yeah.
So you're in your birthday month. So
it's a big one.
So we've got something for you. Just take a look there.
Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday.
Well, thanks to YouTube. Yeah, thanks
brilliant. That was nice.
well, thanks to YouTube, we got you a special happy birthday from a whole host of people in the UK and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, no, that was very special.
Okay,
Thank you.
So you're going to be celebrating your birthday for a month, 50 years old. I mean, lots of people commented on social media. How do you look so good at 50?
No, I think it's looking after yourself, to be honest. I think after having played football and being in such great fitness, you know, I think I didn't let myself down, to be honest. You know, I realized the benefit of being fit and eating well. So you know, that's all.
So you still play some football, or you run or what?
Still train.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's in the blood. Still train, still try and play now and then. You know, even if the knees can't afford me that, but I do train and try and look at what I eat all the time. Sleep and drink water.
Sleep and drink water.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So let's speak a little bit about the 12-man program. Lots of big-name former football players involved, and it's a 6-month program. Started on the 20th of February. Just tell us what it hopes to achieve.
Yeah, I think it was exciting a program where I think you know it addresses the problems or the challenges of the ex-players, because you know when we play football, you know we don't think of life after football, so we always focus on now and the game. So this program brings and gives ex-players and legends an opportunity for employment through upskilling them and giving different programs that especially when we do the workshops that we're doing now. And I mean, it's proved to have, and it's proving, you know, to stimulate, because most of those players are those who haven't had a job or some sort of employment throughout.
What has been the reception like amongst the former football players? I mentioned a couple of them that are involved. That's just a few of them, but there's lots more ex-football players. What's the reception been like? Yeah,
I mean, the great thing is that it's only a pilot, it's 6 months, and it's a new program, project in the country. And obviously for now, we're looking at the Gauteng-based players, where I think with the success of this program come June, when they graduate, hopefully we'll roll it out to other provinces and actually have more, because you know how many ex-players are there out there, people that have played football, put seats on and excite fans. So obviously after the 6 months, obviously we look at how we can actually roll it out to the other ex-players to benefit from it.
In years to come, though, we'll hope that there's not going to be a need for this kind of a program, because we hope that once players finish playing the game, that they will already have their futures set up, isn't it?
Absolutely, because I think, I mean, if you play professional football in a long time, and like in England, I think I've been there, I've witnessed it, where some of those youngsters up and coming, juniors, you know, they do their coaching badges while they're still playing and when they're still young. So I think this is a program that we need to adapt, especially in our structures in football in this country, so that at least players can equip themselves and get themselves ready for life after football.
That's certainly something that's very important, and that's been highlighted over the last couple of years. I want to get your take though on the Afcon draw, because that draw was done on your birthday, and we started off talking about your birthday. South Africa drawn in Group D for the Africa Cup of Nations: Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire, and Namibia. How do you rate our chances?
I think we've got good chances. I think for me, I'm impressed with the way we've been playing. You know, there's been a lot of consistency, not in playing, but well in the names that are in the squad, which is great. I think, you know, as well, to have us qualify, it will help us a lot, because then it brings a lot of confidence. And I think facing. It's not going to be easy, Valen. It's going to be tough. I mean, we've got Morocco, we've got Namibia, we've got Ivory Coast, which are formidable teams, and they've been doing great. And for us, it's been a while since we have been qualified. So I think this is going to be a challenge. But our chances, I think, are very good. I think we can go past the group stages and hopefully go, because as you go past the group stages, you gain confidence, because you're playing more games, and the more we get better results, is the more you actually fancy your chances towards the semi-finals or the finals. So
this morning's trivia, which we're going to get to in a short while, is about your time at Leeds. So they used to call you the Chief there because of you also played for Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs now, this season, 26 matches, only 9 wins. They're currently 7th on the log. Yeah,
it's difficult, I think, especially with the change of players, change of management. And it was always going to prove a challenge, you know, for a club that is used to winning trophies, and that you know, we've got so much expectations from, and I think possibly this season they're trying to find their way and trying to get the winning team together. And with Medendorp in the helm there, we hope that as soon as possible they will gain, you know, their prowess, and hopefully, you know, be where they're supposed to be.
So you say it's another building season for Chiefs?
We always say building season, but it shouldn't be. You know, the quality of those players should take the club to the level where they should be competing against Pirates, Sundowns. I mean, Vets has done absolutely brilliant, and Benny as well, you know, in the contention, so which is great.
Yeah, certainly the Absa Premiership this season has been super exciting. It's going to be quite a run to the title. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our time together. Thank you so much for making some time for us here on Morning Live. Let's bring you that trivia question. I did say that we asked about your time at Leeds. We asked how many matches did Rhoo play for Leeds at Morning Live at SABC, is where we asked you to get involved. He spent a decade in the UK with the club at Elland Road. And how many matches did he play for them? Well, here's what you have to say. Oh, okay. So we're going to be bringing you those tweets in just a short while. Rhoo made 201 league appearances for the Elland Road club between 1994 and 2005, and he was also part of the squad that reached the Champions League semi-final in 2001. What was your most memorable moment with the club?
I mean, there's a few. I think one of them is going in goals against Man United at Old Trafford, which was absolutely brilliant. It was nerve-wracking, but, you know, I managed to at least to keep the scoreline low, which was great. It's one of the greatest moments.
One of the greatest moments, but he had so many moments with the Leeds club. And what is the answer to this morning's trivia? 256 appearances. Ooh, you even look surprised.
I know. No, that's what exactly that I should have achieved. But, you know.
Wow, 256 matches for Leeds. Thank you so much for coming into studio. Thanks to everybody that did get involved in our sports trivia. Sorry we couldn't bring you those tweets on the show. Time now for your headline news. There'll be more sports.